I'm Staff Sergeant Ben Ivor. I'm the dedicated crew chief for Thunderbird number 5. I'm the primary caretaker for Thunderbird number 5. I'm responsible for all servicing, making sure it's ready to go.
So this jet is affectionately known as Buttercup.
As a crew chief this morning, my job is to get this jet completely mission capable. We're gonna make sure the servicing is good. It's got enough fuel to get to where it's going. Tire pressure is good, accumulators are set, the pilot's gear is where it needs to be.
You name it, I'm looking at it this morning. Important work right here, winding the stopwatch. So one thing that's interesting too, I guess, especially from a pilot standpoint, is that every pilot ever does a pre-flight or walk around in the morning, even after maintenance is done at a normal unit. And these are the only pilots in the world that walk up to their jet and get right in it without looking at it at all. So it's really on us to make sure that it's good.
As a Thunderbird, for everybody in the team, the number one question is, are you a pilot? And my answer is always a little bit different than everybody else's. The pilots get to say yes, the maintenance crew usually say no. My answer is yes with a question mark on the end. Yes, I'm a pilot, but no, I'm not a Thunderbird pilot. So I like to fly general aviation on the side. There's something really unique about having the freedom to go to the airport whenever you want, hop in the plane and go and do whatever you want. I don't remember my first flight. My father would put a baby seat in the aircraft, and he would take me and my brother and my sister flying all the time. If my father was going flying, I wanted to be there. And as they joke too, I did a lot of IFR. I wasn't allowed, well, I couldn't see over the dash, so it was a lot of flying, looking at the instruments. So behind me is a Diamond DA40, 180 horsepower. Cruise is about 145 knots, so I'd say it's roughly 85 to 90% slower than the F-16. But the most important part is it gets me off the ground, and that's what I look for in an airplane. I think one of the things I enjoy most about flying is taking other people. I feel like a lot of people misunderstand aviation and being a pilot. Like, you have superpowers, like you're a pilot. And I really feel like that's not the case. So when you take them up and you show them, hey, this is flying, this is something you could do. It can be a hobby, it can be something you do on the side, So I really enjoy sharing my experience with somebody else. So when I go flying, not only is it cheaper to take other people, but I enjoy sharing that experience with new people every single time.
Sir, 4 Delta Sierra, runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, clear to land, 4 Delta Sierra.
Yeah! Now we can get this show on the road. Yeah! Morning, boss. Deuce. 3.
What is up?
4. There he is.
What are you doing, bro?
Good morning, 5. What's up? Fantastic. Another lovely day in paradise. It's great to see you. You ready for some flyovers? So, old Buttercup. Boom. See you down there. I think being a Thunderbird and being a pilot allows me to sometimes link that gap between what you want to do and what you can do. Most people that see us immediately go, man, I want to be a pilot, I want to be a fighter pilot, I want to be an airline pilot. And then the fact that I tell them I'm a pilot myself and I'm not in the show really blows their mind sometimes. So even being maintenance, flying is not out of your reach. It's just like anything else. You just got to sit down and do it. So be able to tell people that, and sometimes it takes them back. So it's really cool to let them know, regardless of what you do or where you end up, whether you're flying for a profession or whether you're flying for fun, that it's possible.
Come on, up! Come on, up!